Well, the Indianapolis Business Journal named Fishers-based Genezen as the #1 fastest growing company in Indianapolis in 2020. Genezen is now investing $40 million to triple its footprint in the cross-border business park. And Business of Health reporter KYLIE VELETA has more. KYLIE.
Thank you very much, Gary. Genezen is just one piece of a recent life sciences business boom in Fishers. The city has attracted more than $500 million in new investments in the past 12 months. Just days ago, the Contract Development and Manufacturing Organization opened the first phase of its $40 million expansion, a new research and development lab. Joining me now to tell us more about the company's vision for the future is Genezen's new Chief Executive Officer, Ray Kaczmarek. And Ray, I should say, welcome to the Hoosier State. I understand you just joined the team in September.
Yes, just joined the team, came here out of San Diego, California. Happy to be a Hoosier.
All right, well, welcome to Indiana. Let's start with what Genezen specializes in, which is cell and gene therapy. Can you explain in layman's terms what that is and why it's such an important part of medicine right now?
Cell and gene therapy is really important to medicine and how it's developing and changing. The modality itself allows us to go from treating the symptoms of disease to actually curing the disease. In essence, by using a cell or gene therapy type active piece into the human body, the body itself will start to cure the rare indication of the disease that they have.
Okay, and I understand Genezen has two big focuses right now, building and hiring. So let's start with building. Just days ago, you opened your new lab there in Fishers. It's part of your $40 million expansion. Tell us about that lab and what you're doing there.
So basically, the new lab that we just opened up here a couple weeks ago is formally around analytical and method development for creating a viral vector. So the viral vector is just the way that we would take a gene and insert it into a cell and allow the therapy to be made. So we're basically putting the first stages of a center of excellence together. That is our analytical and development team, and we're launching a bunch of new equipment, people, processes all here in Fishers. So it's a very exciting time for the development teams.
And part of that Center of Excellence, also a new high-tech manufacturing facility coming on. Explain what you'll be doing in that production area.
So the production area mainly will be focused on creating clinical grade materials for early phase 1 and phase 2 clinical trials or cell or gene therapy type treatments. The key piece to this is because it is going to be more of a high technical piece, there's a lot more semi-automated to automated systems and taking things from a manual operation and putting it into something that will be more of a reactor base or scalable base. So the drug products themselves will become cheaper as they're being manufactured.
I know you got a lot of construction crews busy at your office right now. You said the other key focus is hiring, and I know you're pretty excited about this. You plan to add about 60 jobs by the end of 2023. Tell us a little bit more about that hiring effort.
So the hiring effort is going strong. That's the easiest way we can say. When I started here, I think I was number 11. By the end of this month, we're going to be over 40 people. The reality is we have a high probability of being well over 70 to 75 people by the end of this coming year. So the key thing that we look at here, we're looking at bringing in a bunch of individuals that love the manufacturing environment for biotech. We're bringing in a lot of technical experts. Some are homegrown here, and we're looking at the colleges and universities around here to bring in the science-based individuals. So it's a great opportunity for us to really see what Indiana has to offer here and also bring in additional people to this type of environment.
Only about 30 seconds left, Ray, but if you could tell us quickly how COVID impacted your business. I understand it really advanced some technology in the cell and gene therapy area.
So in essence, cell and gene therapy had a very rapid start with COVID. What we were already seeing was success prior to that, but now that we've actually seen how some of the therapies here and other life science therapies have progressed, we do see an upswell in funding, excitement in the industry itself, from an investment community as well as from a patient side of it, to see more therapies advance at a very rapid rate. The biggest change is the expectations of a clinical trial and product taking 10 years has been moved to 18 to 24 months. We see supply chain constraints because everybody's into it. But the reality is if you plan effectively and you start working with your customers early, you can head off a lot of those things. So a lot of great advances, but also a lot of great funding and a lot of interest from people and patients to start seeing how this therapy can really advance.
All right. Well, Ray, congratulations on the growth. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Gary, back to you.